And can I get a few more hallelujahs ringing? Come on, come on, come on, come on. And that's how we kick things off on a glorious, glorious Friday morning. And if by now, on the 20th day of the 12th month in the year 2024, if you're not already feeling that Christmas cheer, I don't know what to tell you. I'm certainly feeling it. I'm currently living it. I'm full of festive cheer as we count down to Christmas and also as we count down to the 28th of December 2024 for the 3FM all-wide party. The countdown is on, only 8 days to go. And we're super, super excited. Very shortly, hopefully we'll connect with Felicity Ahafia. She'll let us know what the weather will be looking like in the capital and beyond. And then, of course, we'll be getting into the news review. We'll take a look at the headlines and some of the biggest stories this week. But do connect with us on our socials. We love hearing from you. All of your thoughts, your opinions, your comments, even your questions, they're absolutely welcome. Find us on X, on Facebook, also on Instagram at 3FM 92.7. That's our handle. On X in particular, it's at 3FM 927, all one word. The hashtag we're using this morning, it is 3FM Sunrise. We've got Felicity on the line now. Let's speak with her and get some intel as far as the weather is concerned. Felicity, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Helen. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. You sound as though you're filled with that Christmas spirit. Am I correct?
Yes, very, very correct.
How are you preparing towards Christmas Day?
Christmas Day, you will be working.
Hey,
so,
please, Felicity, slow down for me. I don't know my timetable yet, but you'll be working?
Yes, we'll be working.
Oh, you will be working. Okay, I thought you said I would be working. I cancel it. Do tell us what the weather has in store for us.
Yes, the weather has given us dry and hazy, pretty cool for outdoor activities. But then we need to be mindful when it comes to food. We should not leave it open. And when it comes to fire, we should try as much as possible to make sure that we quench it to the very last one before we move out of the scene. Dry, hazy, the afternoons will be hot, and we have the visibility still going to remain poor throughout the weekend, even into next week for the entire country. Those in the western region, they will still have some moist winds coming in. That's likely to bring them some few clouds. The fisher folks, the state of the sea is expected to be calm, but then we have some rain-bearing clouds over the ocean. It's not bulky. They can navigate around it, but they need to be mindful and prepare for some sudden showers over the ocean. Volta Lake, pretty cool, no rain, no rainstorm, but then the Harmattan winds are likely to induce misty and foggy conditions at dawn hours. And if it's going to be foggy, that means visibilities are likely to be less than 1 kilometer. So they need to be careful when they want to navigate in the night to tomorrow morning.
Fantastic. Felicity, thank you so much for that update. Do have a wonderful, another Gen Z slang I'm bringing to you today. Yesterday I brought you on smoke. If somebody says you're capping, Sixtus, what does it mean?
It means I'm putting a cap on it.
So the cap is guy.
for me is the by force wannabe Gen Z association that you are pushing right now.
But every day I come with the new slang. What say you? You never counter. Yeah, because you capping.
Yeah, capping wasn't.
If you cap, it means you're lying.
Or exaggerating.
So to cap is to lie. Oh yeah, or to say, you did that. But gentlemen, good morning. How are we doing?
We're good. You forgot to mention that the all-white party is also an opportunity for all the listeners to also come and see your very quintessential self.
Oh, by all means. I think at this point we know the drill. When you come, we jaw, we chat, we take pictures. So it's the usual. You're coming to party with me.
The acclaimed queen of the airways.
Give it to them, Is it self-acclaimed? In self-acclaimed.
All day inside.
All day inside. Yesterday we had Honorable Appiah-Ampofo with us in the studios, and a lot of you enjoyed that interview that we had with him. You can find it on the social, so do follow us. All of the content is on there. Anything you miss, you can go back and watch it. I was reflecting on our conversation yesterday, and I thought, listen, say what you want, whatever divide it is that you're on, but Appiah-Ampofo is one hell of a politician.
And the lobbying has started quite early.
It's not.
Let me read that for you.
Certainly.
Ose also roots for Appiah-Ampofo as minority leader in Parliament.
I see.
And that story is on page 8.
Of which paper is this one?
The Punch Africa. Hey, Truth Stands. This is on the Vandalo.
I see.
Page 8. Where is it? But the deputy speaker actually made the I think it was an interview he granted the parliamentary press conference. I'm trying to fish out the story. Where is page 8? These days, where do you people put page 8? Okay. So, outgoing first deputy speaker of parliament, Honorable Joseph Ose Owusu.
a.k.a. Joe Wise.
Yes. Has endorsed Honorable Alexander Kwamina Appiah-Ampofo as the most suitable candidate to lead the New Patriotic Party caucus in the 9th Parliament. Speaking to the Parliamentary Press Corps during the outgoing 7th meeting of the 4th Republic's 8th Parliament on Wednesday, December 18, 2024, Honorable Ose Owusu, who is also the outgoing MP for Bekwai, stressed the importance of experience and continuity in leadership. With the NDC securing a majority of the 276 parliamentary seats declared so far, claiming about 185 seats, though some are disputed, Honorable Ose also believes the next parliament will demand resolute and experienced leadership from the NPP in opposition. And there's a direct quote here: "I am not a member of the 9th Parliament, and nobody has asked me to do anything for the 9th Parliament. But just as a long-term member who has worked in the House, I strongly believe in longevity and experience." End of quote. And there's a long and winding one. Another quote says, "Longevity brings experience and clarity from our own actions and inactions. You can tell that when Honorable Che was the minority leader, he stood out very clearly, but it did not happen by accident." So I guess all the Deputy Speaker is saying is that, look, now is not the time to change drivers. Now is not the time to find a new person. This man is already on the wheel. He has played the game with the NDC side. He has tackled them. So why pass the ball to another person? Why not let him just continue to captain the team? I guess that's all that.
I don't think that's a bad idea at all, Sixtus, as you also...
The irony of life.
We're talking about sitting on the minority seat.
Guy who minority
in fact, yesterday we put that question to him.
Not spiritually correct to sit in.
No,
we put that question to him, and he said something along the lines of, it's just, you what kind of... before you go to any battle, for example, what kind of psyche do you get me? Do you confer upon yourself and your supporters if you put yourself in that position? If you get what I'm trying to say. But in any case, yesterday we had a fruitful conversation, and I thought it takes a lot of resilience.
There was a very interesting statement he made about that, and he cited the speaker. He says you have 3 speakers. If Speaker Bagbin enters the chamber and realizes that Deputy Speaker Joe Wise is on the chair, Speaker Bagbin will not go and sit on Deputy Speaker Joe Wise's chair to preside over the House. He will definitely insist on his own seat, and that was the analogy he cited.
Well, the tables have turned, and this time round he'll be on the other side. In fact, in Parliament yesterday, MP Agboja, he said, get ready. He said, he pointed to the seat. He said, next, you'll be sitting here next year. So please take a good look at this seat, prepare yourself. And actually, you know what was quite interesting? He said, when we started Parliament, you see, we've given you the chance to sit there, have your taste of it before the next year. And for me, it's interesting, but I won't elaborate on why that is. But it was an interesting conversation. And Parliament does play by its own rules. They have their own culture that they have over there. And in fact, yesterday he also quoted Shakespeare in the House of Parliament. I'm not saying he was influenced by 3FM Sunrise to quote.
That was the part you started bonding with him.
It's obvious, eh? You can see it.
Oh, because I'm a Shakespeare fanatic. I love Shakespeare. Shakespeare said, "Graze on my lips, and if those hills be dry, stray lower where the pleasant fountains lie." I won't elaborate. Let's get into the newspaper review.
Pleasant fountain.
No, let me remain in Parliament. There's another story that caught my eye, still on the front page of the Punch Africa newspaper. Punch. Ebenezer Jetro is new clerk to Parliament. I'm interested in this because this is a man that I have admired for so long. Indeed, it's not just me. A lot of MPs have admired this man. And the story is also on the same page 8 of the paper, and it says that Ebenezer Ahuma Jetro appointed new clerk to Parliament. And it says that following an extraordinary meeting of the Parliamentary Service Board held in November